today's video, we are revealing my brand new wheels and lowering the 2023 Volkswagen GTI performance package, and I can tell you the final result is perfect. Let's get into it. You guys know we've got the exhaust installed, which sounds so good. Thank you to AWE. Today, we are going to install the good looking stuff. We're headed to Lakeview Automotive, and these guys I connected with through car photography, which is absolutely amazing. Now I'm checking the gaps here. They're pretty, I mean, they're not bad. The car isn't bad stock, and I like the way that it rides. I like the way that it feels. I'm very curious to see how the new suspension will feel. We're just doing lowering springs. We want to keep the adaptive chassis control, but here's the gaps as they are now. Not too bad, but I'm excited to show you guys the new wheels that we got. You know you made a good choice when all the guys that are working on your car are losing it. This is awesome. I've had the suspension installed in my car now for over a week with the new wheel setup, but I went with the CTS lowering springs for the MK8 GTI. The main reason I did that is I wanted to keep the dynamic chassis control, and in this car, there's all kinds of settings that you guys can set it to, which compared to when I had the coilovers on my BRZ, it was nice that you could adjust them, but you had to get into the back and do all these twisty knobs, and then you were still dialing everything in. Here, you can do it all from the computer in the front seat. It's super fun, really easy to use, and you can absolutely tell a difference. What I also love about the suspension is it's only been lowered 1 inch, so it's not a ton. I use this car in the winter, as I use all my cars, because I live in Canada. So this car has to be able to be used all year. So that's why I did a subtle lowering. It still looks a ton better. The ride is still very comfortable in the softest suspension, and then when you dial it up to sport mode suspension, it feels very stiff, feels very good. And I got into this car to be a little bit more practical, so being able to turn it into soft suspension when you have guests in your car so they're not kind of being bumped around a whole lot. I did have issues with that in the BRZ. You can't just get out and change the adaptive coilovers. All right, it's time for you guys to see the 1552 wheels that I picked out for my Volkswagen GTI. I'm absolutely stoked on how these look, and well, you guys tell me in the comments down below what you think. There you have it, guys. These are my 1552 podium wheels. They are 19-inch by 8.5-inch wide, and they are a plus 45 offset. So I think these actually look really, really good on the car. This car came stock with 19-inch wheels because I got the performance package GTI. So it was fitting to get the 19-inch podium wheels, the super touring wheels from 1552, and that plus 45 offset just helps them stick out a little bit more to make it look a little bit more aggressive on the road. I wanted to go with like a little bit of a darker look to help contrast the gray. Now these aren't black entirely, they're called frosted graphite, which not only sounds badass, but is badass, looks super cool. It's like a really dark gray metallic look, which I think contrasts the gray and then all these like finishing pieces as well. I want to kind of add some things to this body to contrast it, help it stick out from the gray. I know that black wheels are really hard to photograph, so I like that these are a little bit not black, which is great. I'm using the stock tire that came with it. I got the performance package with the GTI, so that means it came stock with, I think, Potenza, Bridgestone Potenzas. So love these wheels, love that I was able to put them on the stock wheels so I didn't have to buy new rubber for the car right away until I like burn these ones out or something. But I'm absolutely loving this setup with the CTS suspension and the 1552 wheels. This car actually looks so dialed in right now. When I was at the shop, the guys were absolutely losing it with this whole setup.
Alex, that looks so
Isn't that insane?
stinking good.
They're big Volkswagen guys. They love these cars as well. But to know that the guys that are working on your car also love it and think that it looks that good, it's awesome. It makes me feel really happy with the decisions I've made to get this car set up. I really love the OEM Plus look. I'm not looking for anything overly aggressive or too intense. I just want it to look stylish and good and still be able to be like daily driven. And soon we will love how it sounds because I have one more part coming that is gonna just make this car sing. Super excited about it, so stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe if you guys want some more GTI content or to know how I take photos and videos of cars. That's what I do here at the channel, so make sure to like and subscribe. As always, I really do appreciate your guys' time, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Peace.